Good morning, this is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, starting off with some partly cloudy and breezy conditions with cooler temperatures this morning. Overall, we'll see these windy conditions, breezy to windy conditions sticking around as we move through the day today. We are currently in a wind advisory. We'll likely see that continue through our working hours today with winds settling down later into the evening. We'll see some clouds pushing through this morning and then becoming mostly sunny as we move into a weekend of dry weather. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, the area of low pressure off to our northeast, the boundary pushed through the area, brought some shower activity to the region last night, and we'll see this tight pressure gradient continue to keep things breezy as we move through the day. As we go into the evening, we'll see that tight pressure gradient weaken with some lighter winds, and then once again ahead of this clipper system off to the northwest, we'll see that pressure gradient tighten back up as we move into Saturday, but winds will be more southwesterly, more of a warm air convection ahead of the clipper system that moves through late tomorrow. Current conditions this morning: a few clouds at 4,000 feet, broken at 25,000 feet, winds out of the northwest 15 knots, gusting up to 26 knots, temperature at 44 degrees, relative humidity 55%. Take a look at the current visible satellite. We could see this cloud layer here right around 4,000 to 5,000 feet. It's going to gradually push through the area as we move over the next hour or two, then push off the coast, and we should see mostly sunny conditions with continued breezy to windy conditions as we move through the remainder of the day. We'll take a look at the European model here, see what we can expect as we move through our weekend. Again, dry weather through the day today, just breezy as this tight pressure gradient continues. Going into the evening, we see that pressure gradient weaken a bit, lightening up the winds, and those winds will turn more southwesterly as we get into the early morning hours of Saturday, as well as some increasing high clouds as we move into the start of the day Saturday. Southwesterly breezy wind, a good chance of seeing a wind advisory for Saturday as well, as that southwesterly wind will actually help warm things up, so we're back to mild conditions as we move through the day Saturday, and that clipper system starts to push through late Saturday and into the evening time frame. Looks like points north could see some widely scattered light sprinkles or maybe a light shower. Nothing very impactful here at Wallops. Should remain dry as we move through the overnight time frame into Sunday. But behind that clipper system, we'll see another cool down as we move into Sunday with seasonable temperatures back in the area to slightly below average temperatures as we move through the day on Sunday. But overall, things looking dry and quiet here at Wallops as we move through our weekend. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we do have red conditions for those winds above 25 knots. Again, we are currently in a wind advisory, expecting those winds to stay out of the northwest, 15 to 20 knots, gusting up to 32 knots, and then weakening slightly as we go into the afternoon with peak gust up around 28 knots, but still well above that wind advisory threshold, so likely staying in a wind advisory through all of working hours today. And as we go into the evening, we'll start to see those winds become lighter. Our high temperature will struggle to get above seasonable high of 54 today with those breezy conditions, despite seeing some mostly sunny skies later this afternoon. Going into the evening, we'll see high clouds back on the increase, particularly as we go through the overnight and early morning hours of Saturday. We'll see those winds shifting more southwesterly. Our low temperature will get down to 41 degrees, and then that southwesterly breeze starts to pick up as we get into the start of the day on Saturday. Tides are running normal. Saturday, we'll see partly cloudy, becoming mostly cloudy at times, particularly as that clipper system moves through later in the day. Otherwise, breezy ahead of that clipper system. We do expect a wind advisory for Saturday as well, so we do have that red risk for winds above 25 knots, but those winds will be out of the southwest and will bring some mild temperatures with a high expected of 64 degrees. Saturday evening, we'll see decreasing clouds behind that clipper system and keeping a slight breeze through the evening with cooler temperatures moving in with a low of 35 degrees, but overall green conditions for our weather risk. That continues into Sunday as we'll see partly cloudy conditions through much of the day. Increasing clouds late in the day once again, but more seasonable high of 53 degrees. That's actually about a degree or two below average for this time of year. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.